It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of the King of Salem. It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of God of my King. I'm the super race of Melchizedek. And Daddy, I know soon I will see you. Like a sensible virgin, I'll be waiting for you. Always and forever, my lamp will be full. To serve you, my God, to serve you, my King. We are your people, Melchizedek.
Hello, beautiful super race of Melchizedek and Miguel. Today's topic is The True Vine, Lesson 661.
Today's topic is The True Vine. In using a family as an example, the husband is the vine dresser and the wife is the true vine, and the children are the branches that bear fruit of either clean grapes or wild grapes. Let's begin in verse 1 of John chapter 15. I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Both are necessary in order to be able to get both good and bad fruit from the vine. Without the vine dresser, the vine is nothing, and without the true vine, the vine dresser has no reason to cultivate. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit he takes away, and every branch that bears fruit he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. The branches that are removed are those that do not bear fruit, and that's why they were not cleansed like you all, so that you may bear more fruit. Because it says that he who bears fruit will be cleansed. And how are they cleansed? You are already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. The vine dresser weighed the hearts and left those that bear clean grapes in order to use them. You are here because you're pure and clean of heart and you seek God's righteousness. Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine. Neither can you unless you abide in me. Without the husband and the wife, there can be no fruit. There must be both the vine and the vine dresser in order to bear fruit and bring forth fruit. And the branch has to stay clean so that its fruit is good and pleasant. Verse 5. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. Dad used this parable of the vine to show how one cannot bear fruit without two being one. It's just that without that perfect unity of husband and wife, one may never bear fruit. It is necessary for the father and the mother to be in perfect unity, in that perfect order, so that the children, who are the result of that love, please their parents. Love your children, but with the proper love, which is God's discipline. Always keep the covenant in your mouth so that they see that example in you. With the correct love, not misguided love that Dad mentions. But you who are here cannot ignore the discipline. Look at some verses which speak of the importance of discipline. And you, fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath, but bring them up in the training and admonition of the Lord. Do you know how you provoke your children to wrath? When all their life you let them do as they please, and when you go to discipline them, they do not receive it, and their wrath comes out. That is why it is important not to confuse them with the love that you think is correct. You cannot give a child what they want. Otherwise, you're going to raise a king of Babylon, a Nebuchadnezzar. Let us be wise and watch carefully the scriptures that give testimony. As God and his archangel, his wife, discipline their children so that they learn to love properly. And not that fake love of so much whining. Then when they're older, there will be no man or woman that will be able to stand them. Since they always want to run to mommy or daddy for everything, you raise them with discipline and warning of the Lord, you will help them not to be detested. Let's take a look at Hebrews 12:5-11. And you have forgotten the exhortation which speaks to you as to sons? My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor be discouraged when you are rebuked by him. For whom the Lord loves, he chastens, and scourges every son whom he receives. Now, no chastening seems to be joyful for the present, but painful. Nevertheless, afterward it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. Certainly discipline hurts because one feels rejected, but you're not being rejected, you're being loved. How do you think the transformation is going to be? In disorder? No, not at all. If there's no order then, this is the order which will lead us to be that people which have never been seen on the face of the earth. If we're in disorder, how will we be any different from those who need us to govern? Due to the disorder of their minds is why they need us. Verse 16. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give you. These things I command you, that you love one another. You are the fruit of that true vine, where the true wine comes from, thanks to that eternal love of the vine dresser, the great and eternal love of the husband toward his wife. Abba Melchizedek, a big hug, we love you blessed. Until next time.
In conclusion, we give thanks to our God Melchizedek Miguel because they teach us that we are the fruit of the true vine and we bear fruit of clean grapes. They discipline us so that we learn to love correctly. We will be transformed and govern the world with them. Abba Melchizedek!
It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of the King of Salem. It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day.